What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Derek O'Shea Show. Joe Biden has a huge speech coming tomorrow night, already messing up things. Donald Trump dances. The military is invading the subways of New York. We have a new update on a new school in Oklahoma. They aren't just sucking toes. They're licking armpits. Memphis mayor asked for a ceasefire due to break-ins. Ireland is taking out women in the Constitution. Charles Barkley says punch a black person in the face if they vote for MAGA, and so much more. This is the Derek O'Shea Show.
Welcome to the revolution.
What's up, everyone? We have a special guest on tonight. He is not showing his beautiful face, but he is showing his beautiful smile. Papa Burlap in the hizzy.
Oh, it was Papa Burlap that was supposed to be the special guest?
Yeah, who's here tonight?
I'm Papa Burlap.
Oh, my bad. What's up, dude? Let me just pull up chat. How are you, Papa? As the last remaining Nikki Haley supporter, I know you are absolutely devastated that she did not finish her run for president. How are you doing on this lovely day?
Derek O'Shea, I'm not going to lie. I cried in my sock drawer for like I curled up in my sock drawer.
I know.
And I just wept.
I know. Let it out.
I wept.
This is a safe place.
I was a Haley head. That's what we call ourselves.
Haley.
There's like
Haley head. That's
Haley
new.
heads. Yeah.
How?
Yeah. That's what we call ourselves. And it's a dark day for Haley heads. You know?
Amen. I thought you would do something with like a car or something, because that's where she likes to take her men. Shout out to Nikki Haley and all that she does for single men everywhere.
Yep.
Haley head. I cannot believe she lasted this long, to be honest.
Oh, I can.
You think,
dude, with the amount of money the Democrats were throwing at her, come on.
Oh, true. Yeah, who am I to judge?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Okay. Okay, so right out of the gate, Joe Biden has a very exciting news to put out. His State of the Union is tomorrow night. Everyone is going to be tuning in the chat. Please let me know if you're actually you want to watch the State of the Union. I can't tell if I want to live stream it or not. It sounds like the most annoying thing ever, but they already messed up. See, look at the graphic right here below. Joe Biden doesn't even know what year it is. They put out 2023. Hey, K Bean in the house. What's up?
Hey, K Bean.
She does a lot for men everywhere. She does. We are big fans of what she did for all of us. Dude, I just can't believe, how could you get this wrong?
Do you really have to ask?
Yeah, I think I do.
It's and the thing is like we could call them out on that and they'll just call us racist for saying that,
I know.
It's like people who know what year it is. You know who else knew what year it was? People who owned slaves. They knew what year it was.
What? Oh, that is offensive. I don't know why, but it just is.
I mean, but that is the type of logic they would use.
That's true.
Slave owners knew what time it was. Ergo, you're no better than a slave owner.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine Trump sending the National Guard for law enforcement. Yeah, exactly. Yes, I made a bingo card. K-Bean did make a bingo card. Yeah, me too. Dems would scream martial law. What were we talking about? What were you going to say, Papa?
I mean, I was watching Tim Pool to see if he was going to sniff his own farts today.
Praise God.
He actually brought up a good point. He said, Donald Trump during the Summer of Love had countless opportunities to authorize a National Guard deployment into the riot zones, and he never did. He opted to federally deputize law enforcement because local municipalities weren't arresting. They were just like letting go the rioters. So yeah. He wanted to get these guys on federal charges, and even then he was still called a dictator.
Yes,
he's like, this is the worst dictator in the history of man because he never utilized the military.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they always, They always tell you exactly what they do. They call you exactly what they do. MAGA Republicans, dinner table, Putin, green energy, gun control, jobs. Yeah, Tim's beanie holds in the fart. So does my hat as well. I just put the farts in there. But NYC bringing in the National Guard. I love this story of the NYC bringing in the National Guard because we are constantly told over and over again that not only is crime going down now, it's better than ever, and it's not because of the migrant situation that things are just looking up, but yet they're bringing in the National Guard. This video of just seeing these guardsmen checking people and making sure they're safe, and you always hear it's like a right-wing talking point that crime is surging. Clearly it's not.
Yeah, and of course it's really comforting to know that they're living in a city where the freaking where the military is allowed to have ARs, no one else is.
Right, because
because they're the ones that can protect you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, it's funny when it switches, right? It goes from they hate the idea of cops, they hate the idea of people, law enforcement with guns, and then all of a sudden crime gets so bad, they're like, please bring in law enforcement with long guns. We need to feel safe again. And so like having that gun presence, all of a sudden they feel safe again. So it's like, it's just like, I feel like you deal with children so many times.
You're not, yeah. Well, I mean, it's New York.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. K-Bean calls you out. Military has M16s. You would think a gun guy that sells guns for a living on this show would know that.
Those aren't M16s.
Ooh.
Those are, like, do you really want to go there? Do you have 5 hours? I will go there.
Please don't.
Those
go
are
there.
not. Yeah. If we're being technical, those aren't M16s. If I recall correctly, I believe those are still M4s. Thank you very much.
God. Yeah, K-Bean.
Yeah, I showed you arbitrarily.
Yeah. I mean, it's just wonderful to see. This is what all right-wingers are supposed to be scared of. Black men with long guns. You want to see right-wingers call for gun control? Wait till black people have guns.
K-Bean, I forgive you this time.
Yeah, this one, you get one pass.
Yeah, just one. Yeah, well, this actually does scare me. I actually had to change my underpants 3 times in the last 2 minutes, and
Same.
one of them was because of fear from induced photo.
Yeah, 100%. The idea of a black man with a long gun is terrifying. It's just like,
absolutely,
completely. What were you
completely and utterly terrifying. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember also, like, you would always hear like liberals say that like the idea of like a public safety officer in the school grounds would traumatize kids because there'd be guns there to bring about force, but here's them doing the exact thing.
Derek, you're being fat phobic.
Sorry. I have been.
You're being fat.
I am trying to lose weight, so I
Stop
have been
hating on fat people. Okay.
Yeah, I have been getting more and more angry towards fat people by the day.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But it's like, this is totally different. That's the argument. No, we can have like National Guardsmen with fully automatic rifles in front of subway people. That's totally different.
Right, exactly. Look at all those high-tech 1980s radios they have. Must have hand-me-downs from Iraq veterans.
That's the National Guard. Do you think the Pentagon wastes money on like top-of-the-line gear for the National Guard?
No way. They could barely get bulletproof vests in order to cover their chest. I mean, look at this big boy. I mean, that is... you can still see his nipples on the side. Shoot him right in the nipples. That's what they always say.
Oh yeah. Cute. How old? Dude, that guy's like what, 58?
He looks old. He looks like straight out of some kind of Ukrainian/Russian plea to get people to come fight. Wait, oh, sorry, I bring it back. He does look old.
Pickle jars for Hillary. Post office has better gear.
Yeah, exactly. What do you think? What do you think this black dude and that white dude are talking about? And look, what has he got in his pocket right here? I mean, there is something going on.
Oh yeah, like what are those guys talking about? I don't know. Like, it's New York, so it's either gonna be about sports, pizza, or just like how the rest of the planet sucks because New York is like the greatest place on earth.
It is. You know, New York, you can go and you get shot, you get mugged. People, rent is incredibly high. You live in your small studio apartment that you can barely afford, but it is the greatest place on earth. That's what you always hear. What were you about to say?
Yep. You can get pushed in front of a subway train for fun. Like, that happens all the time.
Right. Welcome to New York. Get used to it, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you're not a New Yorker until you get hit by a subway train.
Exactly.
Until that happens, you're just visiting here.
Oh my God, Bernie's back. You're not a New Yorker. I think it's just like my my New York City Jewish accent. You're not a New Yorker if you get hit in the subway.
Dude, that sounds like if Schwarzenegger was trying to do a New York accent.
It's the worst Larry David accent I've ever done in my life. But seriously, why isn't this white cop telling this black man to keep his hands out of his pockets? Keep your hands where I can see them, son.
It's PR, man. It's like we're in the National Guard. We're not racist.
Well, look, it's a perfect Oreo too. It's a black dude's on each side, a white dude in the middle, a little cream in the middle. Amen.
Yeah, hey, if this ain't progress, you got fully armed military and being deployed within the continental U.S.
Yes.
But you got two black guys talking to a white guy, so
Yeah, exactly. Wait,
I call that.
Wait, Derek is Woody Allen's son. Woody Allen's son. Yeah, it is pretty. Woody, I gotta hear a voice. I can't just do it. He's wearing a diversity vest. Dude's been to Iraq 5 times and Afghanistan 7 times, no fear. So they are harassing regular people instead. Yeah, exactly, Willie. I mean, now it's just everyday people walking around. But at the same time, if you were in New York, like when I lived in Chicago, there was a couple stops on the blue and red line that would freak me the F out to be on, especially alone at night. But if I saw the National Guard there, I would feel good. I would feel good. So,
yeah, there were a couple of stops on BART in the San Francisco Bay Area that actually were very just like not savory.
Mm-hmm.
And God, like the West Oakland BART station, that was like a known drug hub. Like, you would walk out there was like 1 or 2 gang members who were dealing drugs and were heavily armed.
Jeez.
It was easy for those guys to get guns in San Francisco. And so, yeah, like, there were certain places like in Oakland you did not want to be caught dead in after dark.
Oh yeah, same in Chicago. And kids in Chicago, they would bum rush the train, and they would just go from cart to cart, just running as fast as they could and getting in fights. It was nuts. They're saving us from inner city youth. Exactly. And no, the reason New York City brought in the National Guard is because right-wing MAGA extremists are taking over the subway.
Well, the official reason is because crime. That's the reason why.
No,
and because
crime is lower than ever. Everyone feels safe in New York.
Crime doesn't identify itself as crime, so therefore it's not crime.
Amen. I love that.
Okay,
I got a new video right now of this video of Donald Trump dancing is solely the reason why I will be voting for him in 2024 coming up. This video, instead of having a debate this year, we should just have a dance off because I know Trump would easily win.
All right, I am reaching into my wallet and grabbing some singles here, prepared to make it rain. Commence.
Yeah, I wasted all my singles at the the Republican drag brunch we had this morning. So, what were you about to say?
Nothing.
Okay, watch this video.
God.
I can watch this video every day.
Oh man, yeah, I got the delay here.
Sorry.
Oh, there we go. Get your freak out.
I know. My favorite is when he walks up to the woman and just like holds her. He walks up and he grabs her right by the back.
Grabs her right by the waist. You know?
Yeah.
What a dictator.
Oh my God. What is Melania thinking? Here he goes again, just going around thinking he can touch any woman he wants.
God. How dare he?
How dare. The dance alone.
Oh yeah.
Oh God. Where do you learn that dance? Where
Oh man.
do you learn that dance?
Switzerland.
Wait, why Switzerland? Because they're so drunk?
Why not?
Why not?
You
Good
know,
call.
Yeah. No, like, no, my favorite Trump dance will always be, though, like, remember when he was first running?
Uh-huh.
And he went to an all-black church?
No.
You don't remember that?
Trump,
It's like-
all-black church dancing?
Yeah, this was, like, back in, like, 2019 when he was campaigning.
In Detroit today, protesters.
Wait, to listen?
Like, well,
Oh,
like,
I think wait, where he's just like,
he's, like,
waving?
swaying back and forth and trying to get into it.
Yeah, I got it.
That's my favorite Trump dance.
No way. I like the arm movement. The arm movement is my thing.
It's like, he doesn't have to do much.
That's true. Well, he's doing the Hitch movie with Will Smith. You know, keep it close.
Yeah.
Just move.
Yeah, Trump don't. Yeah, he's Donald Trump. He don't need no rhythm.
Yeah, he dictates the rhythm itself. Rhythm follows him.
Oh yeah. God, why does that sound like something that would be written on his tombstone? Here lies Donald Trump. Rhythm followed him.
Yes, exactly. The man created rhythm itself. Without Donald Trump, we wouldn't have dancing today. Donald Trump at night would night lit dancing studio classes like hip hop and jazz.
Oh yeah. You know, it's science fact. Donald Trump invented the Macarena. You know,
I have heard that.
You know, that's not a rumor.
Macarena. Let's check some of the chats. How you doing? Hey, what's up, Virus Wolf on Kick? Shout out to Kick. I want to hear Trump sing. Oh, me too. So not creepy, the best. Waiting for someone to CGI the lightsabers. Oh yes, that would be awesome. And then like just cut this girl in half or something. She's dead. I just like the there is like a shadow going on in this that it looks uncomfortable for me. White man overbite Trump. Rhythm follow wherever he may go. Amen. Donald Trump. I feel like we need some music or something for this. Let's get some audio.
Try to like yeah, let's find something public domain.
Yes. Wait, something dreamy.
Not the battle hymn of the Republic.
I know. Wait. I'm sorry, you're delayed. I know. Okay. Dramatic. I don't know. Maybe I'm pushing it.
No, I mean, I got honestly. There's just so many songs that could fit to that.
I know. It's like I want something, but maybe I'm pushing it.
I'm just looking at that for some reason. This doesn't fit at all. But I'm just thinking the opening riff to "Bad to the Bone."
Yeah. What? I'm bad. Don't know.
No.
Or like some stripper music or something.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
You know, he walks out to the opening riff of "Pour Some Sugar on Me."
Yeah, exactly. Stripper. Let's see if they had, they don't have stripper domain. I want just like something happy.
Man.
Okay. We got a news story.
Okay.
We got a new video. We got a different. Let's change it up. So, the last few weeks we've been doing stories on Oklahoma City and their teachers allowing their children to suck their toes to raise money and raise funds for something. And now there's a new school in Edmond, Oklahoma, of new video coming out of not only of kids sucking on toes for money, but now licking the armpits of teachers. I'm not making this up. And this is Oklahoma, okay? This isn't California. This isn't Oregon. This isn't New York. This is insane.
This video was taken from the YouTube channels of Edmond North and Memorial.
Yeah, excuse me. I'm going to type up an email to God and ask him to hurry up with the asteroid.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, God.
We're ready for it. Okay, let me play this video real quick. Here we go.
This video was taken from the YouTube channels
wrong,
of Edmond
dude.
North and Memorial.
It's
Publicly
freaking
posted
disgusting.
footage of their students licking chocolate, peanut butter, and other condiments off
What?
feet and
God.
armpits, all during their week-long philanthropy events, known as Balto Week for Edmond North and Swine Week for Edmond
The thing
Memorial.
is, they're
Most
really.
of the
Oh
video
my
was
God,
from
they're.
2020, but we found videos going back to 2015.
What the?
We sent the video
2015?
you just watched to Edmond Public Schools asking for their response. They noted the feet-licking quote didn't
This is
happen
at a
this
high
year,
school. They should
and the
know
district
better.
Spokesperson didn't respond directly
Yes.
to the videos we sent. This video was
God.
taken from the YouTube.
That's just
Edmond Memorial High School.
like.
We did not do stuff like this in my high school.
No, like the high school, like we did stupid stuff, but like we kept it on the fun side.
Right. Well, I never wanted to do stuff to teachers, for one. Teachers were like disgusting, and we wanted to stay away from them, or like cringe, or like old.
It's like okay, at the absolute worst to your teacher, you toilet papered their house. That's what you did.
Yes, I might have done that.
Toilet, toilet paper, eggs, and shaving cream. That's what you did. You know.
Exactly.
But you didn't lick their freaking armpits because it's disgusting.
I am still so I just don't understand how like other teachers could have a meeting about this and they're just like, sick. Yeah, we love this idea. It's going to be hilarious. We'll get these students to lick really gross parts of us, and then we'll film it. What the? And then everyone's like, yeah, this sounds like a great idea. It's just, how?
And here's my question. There had to have been at least like one teacher who was vocal about this, who said, no, this is wrong. How much you want to bet they were suspended with pay?
Woody Allen High. Yeah, I hope they are suspended with pay. I hope they never get a job in public education or education or work with kids ever again.
Because there had to have been one or two teachers out there who were just like not on board with this. There had to have been at least one or two who just said, no, this is wrong. They said, well, we can't fire you because you're tenured. Go home.
Right. Not one teacher just was like, all right, we need to stop this. This is so ridiculous.
Like,
my brother's high school played basketball on donkeys for charity event and fundraiser. Well, tell your brother's high school basketball team to step it up.
Yeah, seriously, man. Because,
what were you about to say?
how much money did this raise?
Probably not enough for all the trouble they're about to get in.
Like, yeah, exactly. It's like, well, yeah, well, I hope that the whatever trans research society that they're doing this for is going to be happy with their 1750.
I know. Tarantino is definitely the principal. Tarantino. As long as they're saying.
Tarantino.
What were we about to say?
God, like, no, Tarantino's just a foot guy. And even then, I think it's like, he would look at this and go, no, it's better in my movies.
Right. Because there's N-words. Yeah. At least we say N-words when we do crazy stuff.
Yeah, and at least you got like Samuel L. Jackson constantly dropping MF bombs properly.
Yeah, like on a plane where they should be dropped.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, straight to jail. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. You're done.
Like seriously, that entire administration really does need to be brought up on child abuse charges. Like this is like, yeah, this is wrong.
Yeah,
it is.
And the worst part is like a lot of those kids will probably be like, it's not that big of a deal. Like we weren't turned on, but it's like you're a child in this situation. Your opinion doesn't matter right now.
Yeah, that is like, it's so frustrating that I can't say it on YouTube, but it's essentially selling the bodies of children for pleasure.
Yeah, basically. Well,
that's what it is.
Philanthropy. for a good cause.
Yeah, that's what makes it justifiable. It's like, hey, we're not a whole bunch of depraved perverts who are exploiting children. We're doing society a favor. We raised $17.57 for cancer research.
Yeah. How dare you? Okay, there are people that are going to need that money, and if we have to have some kids lick a few toes and suck a few armpits, let it be. Like, what the frick?
It's like, yeah, you know, why do you hate the American Cancer Society so much, Derek?
Yeah, exactly. You know what? You know, Epstein wasn't that bad. He did a lot for research and cancer development, like these teachers did. God.
So how many people do you want to die from cancer?
Exactly. If we have to ruin the lives of a few kids, so be it. God, well, it's just so depressing. It's so depressing.
Why did they film this? It's like filming yourself, like live streaming a bank robbery.
Right. Well, obviously they didn't think they were doing anything bad, which makes it worse in my head.
It is like
they're like we're not grooming, we're just doing things. We're dancing.
We're not grooming. We're just training children to be fetishists. That's two totally different things.
Oh, God. All right, let's change the subject before I absolutely burst into flames. All right.
Please do.
Memphis mayor asked gangs for ceasefire amid an epidemic of car break-ins that gang members say they commit out of boredom. Hey, guys. Let's have a little ceasefire on the crime spree, if we don't mind. Honestly, these people are so stupid. Like they think that like if you just talk to a criminal on their level, they'll finally understand. They'll finally see their ways are bad.
The mayor of Memphis is asking for a timeout.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's like, guys, can we do a timeout here?
Timeout.
Cool it.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, let's just cool it. I've got some chicken wings and some grape Kool-Aid. Let's get together.
Oh my God! As somebody who's step black, I agree with that statement. I do love purple drink. Don't get it twisted. Like when there is grape soda, I drink it.
Purple stuff, man. There's a reason why that was the Sunny D mainstay.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, the Memphis, Tennessee mayor not only met with local gang leaders, which is so funny to me. You're just like meeting with the high criminals of like people that should be in jail or something. It's like, hey guys, let's have a meet and greet, and maybe bring your kid to work day, and ask them for a 7-day ceasefire. It's like Gaza and Israel. What is happening? As crime spiraled out of control in Memphis. Have you ever driven through Memphis? It is ghetto.
Like, no, like I barely leave my house.
Oh, true. Good for you. Yeah, because why would you leave your house? We're still in a pandemic.
Yeah, if it's not one thing, it's a freaking another. But I mean, like, here's my question. Like, so who specifically reached out to the gang leaders? I was like, hey, the mayor wants to talk to you.
Yeah, exactly. Probably some intern.
And which gang leader would be like, oh, the mayor wants to talk to us? I'm in.
Yeah, exactly.
What? I'm gonna get to meet the mayor.
I know. Look, Memphis had a record of 398 homicides in 2023. 398. You don't even hear about that city, though. You know, it's always like Chicago, Baltimore, DC. Memphis, it's like middle America. Who cares?
It doesn't count.
That's so crazy. Our city has a big issue with crime. What came out of the conversations is they want to be part of it. Hey, we'll strike a deal. Maybe they paid him off. Since I had the dialogue, there's been others that have reached out to me. Yeah, all these gang members are like, hey, we're making so much money with our life of crime, but we want to stop. Can we talk to the mayor?
Well, actually, this is pretty funny because they're actually these gangs. They actually do have PR departments.
Right. They have TikTok.
I'm not kidding. Like, they actually do have gang members that they get to clean up and then talk to like news crews and stuff like that. They're very eloquent. They don't swear. They're not covered in tats. And their job is to try to make their gang look as positive as humanly possible. Like, see all the good things we're doing for the community? We clean up after the shell casings on our last drive-by.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, wait. Are there some white kid from NYU or something? Who are these gang liaisons?
Like, this was actually really big. Like, this was like really big in the early 2000s. But these guys, they're not stupid.
I don't think they are. I had never.
They're not.
Yeah.
Like, these guys are very organized and they know what they're doing. So, like, if they are reaching out, it's probably just a PR move. And even if it isn't, it doesn't matter because they're not going to get arrested anyways.
Yeah, exactly. And do you have anything you want to confess on here, Papa? It sounds like you know this very well. Are you a PR guy for a Michigan gang?
Yes, we are called the, I gotta get back with me. I gotta think of something. I gotta think of a name. I'm not being, we're called the Detroit Cellos. And, we're pretty much responsible for the illegal bubblegum distribution south of Windsor. So that's totally us.
Yeah.
The Windsor Wombats, we're currently at war with them. We launched bottle rockets across the Detroit River to try to hit them. I got a guy once, hit him in the arm.
Yeah?
He, looked at me and said, what was that about, eh?
God, you guys are disgusting, and I pray that one day your crime spree ends.
Oh, yeah. No, the Detroit Cellos are going to hell. There's no doubt about it.
And your governor, I hope she takes you out like she did the people that tried to plot against the killer. Okay?
Oh, she can try. She can try, but she's on our payroll. Wait, what? Can you delete that last part?
No, I cannot. It's in the show. KB says, are we confusing gangs with cartels? Probably at this. Isn't all gangs like cartels at this point? Like, I just feel like.
Well, I think, to be fair, like, when you're talking about a cartel, you're talking about like a group that has more power than the government itself.
Right, like Mexicans. Oh.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Gangs are like the rung below that. They have a lot of power, but they don't have, like, they can't control like an actual government.
Yeah. Unless you're in Chicago and Crook County. All right, next story. Ireland is about to take out the word woman in its constitution. People. Yeah, exactly.
It's about time. I've been screaming about this for years.
I know.
Freshman year of high school, I've been saying we got to get women
Disgusting.
out of
the
Irish Constitution. Just
get them
give them the
out.
boot.
Yeah. As an American, I celebrate this every single. Irish voters are heading to the polls on International Women's Day. The irony of that is insane. This Friday, to remove the words "women" and "mother" from their constitution. It will expand. It Expand the definition of family. 2 amendments on the ballot, Article 39 on family and Article 40, the role of women and mothers in society. What a stupid thing to vote on. What a waste of time.
Yeah, like Ireland is falling apart right now.
Yes, they are.
I had to actually stop paying attention to what was going on in Ireland because it's incredibly depressing. But this is par for the course.
Yeah,
you know, it's so stunning, so brave.
It's so brave. This is probably on the hearts and mind of every Irish man that's in local pubs everywhere. It's like, we got to do something about this whole woman thing. Get that name out of here.
Get them out of the Constitution and back into the kitchen. Wait, what?
yeah, exactly. Well, everything's non-binary these days, and I don't even know if I'm a woman. I just need to find out. And Matt Walsh, watching that Matt Walsh documentary, I walked out. I was like, "Am I a woman?" I was confused, and so it's good to finally get rid of these words so that we don't even have to think about it, because it's too much anxiety to wonder: Am I a woman? Am I not a woman?
Super chatted $19.99.
Hey, KB, thank you so much.
$19.99
Super
from
chat
KB to all the women. Had a good run.
Had a good run. You guys did.
You did.
You guys did. I mean, you know, rah. You know,
your sports are done with. The men are finally taking over. Not only that, we're better looking. Have you seen us on the cover of Sports Illustrated? Put some boobs on us. We look great.
I mean, Gordon Ramsay. Hello. You know, we make better sandwiches. You know.
yeah. Exactly.
You know, just saying. I'm just saying. You know, hey, you know, you guys. You know, to all the chicks out there, congrats.
You had a good run.
You know, second place. There's no shame in second place.
Yeah. And your whole lives were ruined the day you were allowed to vote. You were allowed to vote, and now look what you're doing. You're taking away your whole being and existence.
Yeah. You know,
look,
I cannot think of a more dehumanizing term than birthing person.
I know. Happy birthing person day. No longer Mother's Day. Mother's Day is overrated anyways. We always forget it. We always feel bad when we forget it. And then we always feel like we have to take care of our mother. But now I need to call my mom and tell her, guess what, Mom? Women are over. We don't use these terms anymore. So I don't have to celebrate you anymore, because I am also a mother, you know, and I celebrate Mother Earth. Do we get rid of that term?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's offensive for me.
Man, so, I mean, here's the thing, though. We got to take it one step further. I mean, do we stop calling Mary the Mother of Christ? I mean, you know?
Well, yeah.
Were you there? Can you confirm?
Yeah, we don't know. She never told us her pronouns, and so we're not totally sure.
Yeah, exactly. The Bible is just very hurtful.
Yeah. And actually, what most people don't know is back then they were into pronouns before we were even. And it started with the Native American tribes and then moved on to biblical times.
Birther of Christ.
Oh, God.
Good one, KB. Good one.
Make it stop.
Just can we please just have one day?
No.
Just one day.
No.
Where it's like, it's like we are just like express insanity elevator to hell. Every day it's something.
I know. Sagabig says, I suspect Ireland is appeasing the alphabet crowd by eliminating the Bible. Oh, 100%. 100%. KB, thank you so much for that super chat as well. It means a lot to me. The Phoenix police ran a sting where they told people they won a prize and arrested them on outstanding DUIs. So maybe Memphis did the same thing. Yeah, that's probably a good shout out, actually. Birther in Christ. Matt Walsh was so red-pilled on Israel that now he just loves to pretend. On Israel, now he just loves to pretend. What do you mean, Valerie? Loves to pretend what?
I don't know. Like, I stopped paying attention to Matt Walsh after he tried to lecture me that I was a terrible person because I didn't want to get married.
Oh, well, you are. And you need to deal with that.
Well, I mean, I was a terrible person to begin with. I just didn't need to. I didn't need my nose rubbed in it.
True. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that.
It's very brave of me to say that.
Well, you are beautiful. Well, you're not beautiful, but you are brave. You know.
Now you know my shame. Why do you think I don't have my camera up?
I know, exactly. Exactly. I just want everyone to know, too, that I tried to see Papa's face, and he said no. So
No.
we don't know what he looks like. I'm pretty sure he's a black trans woman, and we celebrate him here. So
Yeah, no. Well, I am not a black trans woman. I identify as a landmine. We've been over this.
Oh, true. I thought you were about to say I identify as a white male, and I was going to literally take you off my stream right now because there's already too many.
Yeah,
There's
you know,
me.
you'd say, yeah, exactly. And there ain't enough room for white people, not two white people in this here parts.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, next video. I'm going to play this video of Charles Barkley saying what he'll do to other black people who vote for Donald Trump when you're hearing record number of people saying, especially black men, saying they're going to be voting for Trump. Here is the man, the myth, the legend that is Charles Barkley, man.
And you know who embraced it more than anybody else? The black population. It's incredible. You see black people walking around with my mugshot. They do shirts.
When you heard that, what did you think?
Outraged.
Big sigh.
First of all, I'm just going to say this.
Say it.
If I see a black person walking around with Trump mugshot, I'm going to punch him in the face.
Charles.
No, Gail.
You really can't say that because, A, you don't mean that.
I mean that sincerely. I'm going to just tell you something.
And then you will be arrested for assault. And then what?
I'm going to bail myself out and go celebrate. If I
Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him. Okay, but go ahead.
Seriously.
Continue.
First of all, if I was at
that conference,
I'd have got up and
Use your words.
That was an insult to all black people. Because he basically just saying, and first of all, to compare black history where we've been discriminated against to his plight.
Yes.
Well, first of all, he's a billionaire. And they're prosecuting him for stuff he did wrong.
Allegedly. Yeah. So I guess we're just, it's good to see that celebrities are going to be out in full force just punching black men in the face. I thought we were over that. I thought BLM changed that for us.
No, you see, because remember what Joe said a couple of years ago still stands. If you don't vote for Joe, you ain't black. So
let me add an applause for that. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. So it's, and so, yeah. If you see a black guy wearing a Trump shirt, he ain't black, so you can punch him and it's not racist.
Exactly. If I was a black man, I would seriously I would get that shirt and I would follow him around, begging him to hit me so I could soothe the bejesus out of him.
It's like, I love if he goes, but you'll get arrested for assault. First off, no, you won't. And he goes, well, I'll just bail myself out. No, you'll be let go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the DA won't prosecute you. They'll congratulate you and give you an award or give you the Medal of Peace. The president's
they'll make him a mayor. They'll have him run for mayor someplace.
Yeah. And it's official. You are now in control of MSNBC.
We are. This is 2024. This is the year of the insane mayor.
Exactly. Oh, Willie says TDS. Oh yeah, this is TDS.
It's like, Charles, just do what you do best, and that's like mutter stuff about basketball.
Come on, man. I gotta also get in my finger wet in some politics. That's like my worst Charles Barkley.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's just wrong, dude.
I know. You know what? I'm going to punch Charles Barkley in the face. That's it. I'm calling out Charles Barkley. Celebrity death match between me and Charles Barkley.
Okay. All right. I need some time to take bets. I'm putting $5 on Charles to win.
How you son of a bitch. Look, you don't know how tall I am. I'm 4'5", but I am stout. I have stuff going on in my life. I swear to God.
That's nothing to be proud of, Derek.
I know. Hey, Key and Rumble has something to say to you. She or he said, terrible people should definitely not have children. Look at Biden duo. And so good thing you're not having children, right? I don't know were we talking about children at some point?
Right.
Now, if a black person claims to be a trans woman, then he'll really punch him in the face. He's like, "Come on, man, how you gonna be black and trans and also wear that shirt, man?"
These rules are confusing. They really need to write them down.
I know. So who? I am a celebrity, John.
Yeah, I'm celebrity-ish, you know?
I'm the Dylan Mulvaney of Celebrity Light. And we do have a Dylan Mulvaney clip coming up. Dylan Mulvaney tried out stand-up, and we are saving that one for the last because it's too good to not share. But I don't know if you've seen this video, Papa, but there's this video circulating the internet of the new Lord of the Rings series. That's Sam Smith going on a journey walk showing what Gandalf is going to look like for the new Rings of Power. Just really stunning, really brave, really...
Good God.
Dude, the follow-up of Sam Smith is insane. When Sam Smith first came out, I was like kind of into his music. He had like a very silky, smooth voice, and then he just got more and more cringe by the second. And he's just trying to outdo himself every 5 seconds.
Like the last thing I saw of Sam Smith, this is a while ago. I don't follow him anymore, but he was being interviewed, and I want to say it was like at the Grammys or something. And I remember him distinctly saying, "I always wanted to be a Fisher them." Like
Fisher
what?
them, yes, the Fisher.
Yeah,
I miss the Fisher them.
Fisher them? It's like, what, you mean fisherman? Fisher them? It's like, no, dude, you're not. That's not you're not gonna make that a thing.
Yes, Fisher them. Let's see. Okay, I found it.
Oh God, Fisher them. But like. He's getting paid all sorts of money.
I'd be.
Do what? Sorry, I'm just playing him saying "Fisher them" while you talk.
Any type of fisher them.
Like he's making so much money to say that.
It's to say he's a Fisher them.
Yeah, Fisher them. You're not allowed to. Yeah, you're not allowed. Yeah.
Well, maybe this is what a Fisher them actually looks like. Here am I making fun of him, but this is what Fisher them looks like. I had no idea. I'm into fly fishing a little bit, but this Fisher them style is something I could get into. It's very Scottish looking. I feel like I'm looking at Braveheart 2 coming out. They're finally getting rid of Mel Gibson. Now they're bringing in Sam Smith to lead the charge. Freedom!
Like, there are... It's like it looks
hey,
like
thanks, Willie, for the Willie's now a monthly supporter. Appreciate you, Willie. What are you about to say, Captain?
Like he looks like a D&D like prostitute cosplayer.
Yes.
You know? Like it's like I feel like if this guy were to like be cosplaying in D&D and he was playing like a male hooker, that's what he would dress like.
The kilt isn't supposed to hug the damn nuts, says Violet. Yeah, what the hell? I feel like this is like cultural appropriation for me, and I feel very offended by that. It's supposed to be downward. It is hugging the nuts, though. Like, you're right. It's a tuck. Okay, you know what? Going with the tuck joke. That is below the belt. Braveheart Mountain. Hey-oh. Braveheart Mountain. Yes, exactly. Giving Thundercat living under a bridge vibes. Yeah. Thundercats. Roll. Let's roll. I was too old for Thundercats.
Like,
we're about
this
to say.
Is just like these clothes don't even look clean.
Yeah. Well, it's high fashion, you know. Wait, I prefer a fart in a trash bag outfit. Oh, John, I missed that. Yeah, me too, man. Me freaking too. Okay, man. Okay, I'm ready for this clip. This clip of John Kerry. Let me just make sure we're
the show good.
Okay. This clip of John Kerry. So John Kerry starts talking about Russia and Ukraine. And what does he say regarding Russia and Ukraine? But that Russia needs to make greater efforts to reduce their emissions. Because if they reduce so, you know what? The war in Ukraine is not such a hard thing after all to swallow.
Discussions with Russia, sadly. I say sadly because it's a loss for the world not to be able to have Russia acting constructively on this issue. But we need every country, including Russia. Russia is one of the largest emitters in the world. If Russia wanted to show good faith, they could go out and announce what their reductions are going to be and make a greater effort to reduce emissions now. And maybe that would open up the door for people to feel better about what Russia is choosing to do at this point in time.
Yeah, exactly. If Russia would just, reduce their emissions for the war, we would feel better. If Russia was using, I don't know, electric F-14s or whatever, fighter jets they have and electric tanks, we would feel better about the killing. Like, we would feel better.
Are they vaccinated though? I
didn't even think about that. Thank you for sharing that.
God.
Yeah.
I'm at the edge of my seat, Johnny.
Yeah. You hear that, Putin? If you would just reduce your emissions, maybe the world would accept you people.
Yeah, seriously. Freaking Russians, man. This is why we can't have any fun. They bike to war.
I love this grift so much. I mean, his grifting power is to a 10. I mean, the guy takes private jets, stays in four-season hotels around the world, lives lavishly. He's married to a sugar mama. He doesn't have to worry about a dime for the rest of his life. He just goes on, tells people these things that they can't control, and then he wants them to submit to his will, so much so that he feels the need to get on the podium and say, you know what, Russia, if you would just reduce your emissions, we wouldn't think so harshly of you.
The best part is that he's just spewing out nonsense. He's not saying anything of any substance, and he gets paid an ungodly amount of money to do it.
No, I know. And I love when people get in his face and they're just like, hey, why do you take private jets everywhere? And he's like, I have to. Look at me. I have to take a private jet because I have to tell the world of this devastating thing that I add to a lot more by taking private jets. But I have to because I'm better than... it's just so silly to me. It's like Gavin Newsom, telling everyone to shut down their restaurants and close due to COVID, but then going out and having private dinners by himself.
Oh yeah, that was great. That was absolutely great.
Rules for me. What were we about to say?
As somebody who was in the San Francisco Bay Area in 2020.
Oh God. That's
depressing. Oh yeah. Oh my God. People do not understand how eerie that was. I don't want to go off on a tangent, but knowing Gavin Newsom was going out to 5-star restaurants when the streets of San Francisco were dead silent in the middle of the day. Oh my God.
That is crazy. K-Bean says maybe Russia should stop blowing up their own pipelines. Exactly.
Yeah. See, Russia?
Yeah. Maybe if you cared about the environment, you wouldn't do that, Russia. Stinking up the ocean. The Munster Mobile doesn't get good gas mileage. Exactly. For the good of all that, I save the climate. Yeah. These people, they're like televangelists to me. And they're like the same aspect of if you would just give me $1 more, I could have the private jet and we could finally save the world in the name of climate change.
I mean, it's not even that anymore. It's just he's just give me money.
I know.
Climate change is bad, so give me money.
Yeah, exactly.
And everyone's just okay, will you accept a check? I'd prefer a money order.
Yeah, money. I would prefer Bitcoin, non-traceable funds sent to my crypto wallet, please.
I mean, honestly, if you really want to make it as that Fannie Willis said it best, cash is non-frangible, so just, cash is fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Just, 10s and 20s used, non-traceable bills, totally cool with that.
Fannie Willis and her, how much money did she get for that trial? I mean, for that she had in her pocket was like $5,000 or $10,000 or something.
It's like, yeah, it was something like that. Yeah.
Just incredible. I've only had that kind of cash on me one time. It was after I sold a car. That was the only time.
But yeah, I mean, that's just it. Like, he's not speaking English right now, but it's like the amount of money he gets is just ridiculous.
I know. That being said, in 5 or 10 years, if you see me doing exactly what John Kerry is doing, just know I'm doing it for the memes. That I am flying in my private jet because I have to. Okay. How dare you? John Oxford said, I had oxtails for lunch. I'm changing the climate now. John.
Stunning.
No, do not eat beef anymore. Do you know what the methane producing animal that you are consuming is making the ozone so much worse? Methane is even worse than CO2. By the way, I convert CO2 too. Is that what the kids are calling it these days? Yes, it is.
Yes.
Willie, thank you so much for the renewal on locals. I appreciate you guys on Rumble and holding down the Rumble chat as well. Okay. I love this video. Of this video of Marjorie Taylor Greene, and I know that's not her name, that's just how I say it, of MTG, talking about space lasers and shutting down the BBC reporter, telling her to F off. It's just, it's appetizing for me. Because this is how you should respond to people who are completely disingenuous to you.
Why don't you go talk about Jewish space lasers? And really, why don't you fuck off? How about that?
Thanks. Thank you very much. Marjorie, thank you so much. The news agents and from London. What do you think the message should be to Nikki Haley tonight?
Well, we've been encouraging her to drop out and support President Trump. And I think tonight is the clear message that President Trump is the clear front runner. He's the winner in our Republican primary, and it's time for Nikki Haley to drop out and support him.
Do you think President Trump, Mr. Trump, is closer to picking his VP, and should you be on that list?
Oh, that's the question everyone asks. And no, I don't think Nikki Haley should be on the list. But of course, President Trump will choose who he wants for VP.
Would you like to be on that list?
He's got a long list. I support President Trump in any way he'd ask me. But I can assure you it won't be Nikki Haley.
And can you tell me why so many people that support Donald Trump love conspiracy theories, including yourself? He seems to attract lots of conspiracy theorists.
Well, let me tell you, you're a conspiracy theorist, and the left and the media spreads more conspiracy theories. We like the truth. We like supporting our Constitution, our freedoms, and America first. So
what about Jewish space lasers? Tell us about Jewish space lasers.
No, why don't you go talk about Jewish space lasers? And really, why don't you fuck off? How about that?
Thanks. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh God, it's just
what are Jewish space lasers?
You know what they are.
Oy vey.
She was kind of taken out of context in this clip, and it became about nothing. And it's just you know how they do. They cut up a clip, then they create an entire narrative off that 5-second clip, and then they make it to be your entire personality. So it's like you have that one moment, or you say that one thing, as you could be joking, like Jack Posobiec right now. I don't know if you know who that is, but that guy that does human vets, and he's made that joke about saying that we're here to end democracy, and now people are just like, oh, see, all the right wingers are here to end democracy, and then they're just like creating that narrative for fear porn, and this is a perfect example of that. It's the space lizard thing, and that's why that should be the response. Go F yourself. But also, like John says, go paint your roofs blue.
Pretty much. At this point, what choice do we have? It's like it's the Democrat version of putting that the sheep's blood X on your front door.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is a fun rabbit hole to go down if you go down TikTok or Twitter and you type in space lasers in like Texas. I don't know if you've seen that clip. I don't know if it's real or not, but I want it to be real and I don't want it to be real at the same time. It's pretty freaking freaky. Have you seen that clip where it's like a big green laser coming down?
I saw it off the coast of Hawaii before the Maui fires. I did see that one.
Just kidding, YouTube. It's a
is what I would be saying if I believed in disinformed Russian misinformation, YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, space lasers. I mean, let's see if I could look it up. Oh yeah, there's like these there's a community notes. I don't know if it's real, but it seems
I'm willing to take anything on a bit of faith.
Yeah. Yeah, why don't you reach into your heart and have some faith? The whole conspiracy theory of like painting your roof blue is also very interesting to me, because now it's like, okay, now we all know, and if we all know that all you have to do is paint your roof blue, does that mean are they going to change the color, or are they going to stick with the blue thing?
Oh man. Therein lies the very good question. Now we have to do nothing but like rip apart Democrat speeches to try to find if there's a secret code.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I miss sharks with freaking laser beams at the top of them.
I missed it. I missed the days when Bond villains were just Bond villains. They weren't actually people who were trying to take over the earth.
Yeah, like the U.S. government.
Yeah, or the WEF. Like, seriously, the difference between Klaus Schwab and Blofeld is at least Blofeld was fun.
Exactly. Funny how conspiracy theories are mostly become true. Yeah, exactly. What an arrogant biatch to be like, you were asking about Donald Trump, and then all of a sudden you just interject your own ideology on top of the interview to have your like gotcha moment to like show how progressive and strong she is, of like, hey, you know how Republicans are obsessed with conspiracy theories? Why do you think Republicans are so obsessed with them? Is it because they're so stupid? Like, remember when reporters would just ask questions to get more knowledge on people and not trying to have like debate bro gotcha moments? Like the good old days.
What, like around like 1992, I think.
yeah, if it was ever a thing. I probably was never a thing. But yeah, what about those Jewish space lasers?
I thought the space lasers were Protestant. I don't know where they got the Jews from.
Thank you for saying that. Yeah, the Protestants do make better space lasers. This is a fact.
They do.
This is common knowledge.
Why? You know why their space lasers are better? Because they don't have to rest on the Sabbath. They're working 7 days a week straight on their laser technology.
Papa, that was funny. That was funny. That was so funny. It made my brain stop for a second. That was good.
Yeah.
You get a laser and you get a laser. The blue is a microwave laser. I just, if the laser thing is true, that there's nothing we could do. We're done for. You know what I mean?
Oh, we've been done for. It's not it's like we might as well just laugh our asses off on the way down. That's where we're at.
I know. Okay. You choose what we watch next. Do we watch Dylan Mulvaney do stand-up, or do we watch Keith Olbermann absolutely lose his mind?
Oh man! Oh god! I like. Here's the thing. I love Keith Olbermann when he loses it. I really do. Like back when I actually did a montage of remember it was like a couple of years ago when Keith Olbermann was freaking out about people who wouldn't get vaccinated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the they're afraid thing. Like I actually chopped up every single time he said afraid, and it somehow made the segment better.
That's amazing. Please get crazy with that green screen. I don't even know what that means, but my fire is starting to grow in my home, and I have a problem. They started with Texas for Fear, Real Sophia's Choice. Okay, let's just watch Keith Olbermann then. Listen to these words from Keith Olbermann and pay very close attention to them, because when Jack Posobiec says that he's making a joke about democracy ending and then the left goes nuts with it and runs an entire narrative off of it, this is Keith Olbermann not joking. It's in line with the same thing of Whoopi Goldberg saying that, what Biden can do is arrest every single Republican and throw them all in jail. So who's the Nazis again? Who wants to start these concentrations re-education camps. All right, here's Keith.
On the Wednesday Countdown podcast, never mind Super Tuesday. Remember when the Supreme Court ruled that the 14th Amendment really doesn't apply to Trump and he can't be disqualified from all the electoral ballots? Turns out, in doing it the way they did it, they may have provided a means by which Democrats, if they were to take the Senate and the House, and Trump were to be elected this fall, Democrats, next January, could object to the certification, pass one small bill, and render all of Trump's electoral college voters ineligible because he is ineligible. A post-election disqualification is now possible because the Supreme Court voted 9-0 to make it impossible. Isn't that special? Full details and a preview of the State of the Union and our live coverage on Twitch and YouTube after the State of the Union on the Wednesday Countdown podcast, now live wherever you podcast.
I thought you guys were all about democracy. What the frick, dude? That is nuts.
God, Keith Olbermann, you could smell the desperation emanating from his pores.
Yes.
He is so, it's like when he does stuff like this, look at that face. That is a face of a man going, please recognize me. Please give me work. I want to be famous again. I want to be CNN again. God, I don't want to do the podcasting anymore. Please love me.
What an insane proposition, though. Like, that is, like, honestly is something I've constantly thought about, is that if Donald Trump is elected, they're like, oh, you thought January 6th was bad? Hold my beer. You remember the summer of love? We can ratchet it up way more than what you guys did. And then, and then they don't ratify it. Then they make every Republican vote. Not only do they make it not, like, they don't count it, but then maybe they create a list of every single person that voted for Donald Trump, and then they get to do whatever they want with that list. Like, where does that imagination stop? And it's just take away the guns, take away the votes, take away the political other parties, political person. It's following a perfect playbook. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
All you need to do is take a look at what Stalin did.
Yeah,
it's like this. They have the Stalin playbook, and they are doing it step by step by step.
Yes,
that's the one thing, and people go, "Oh, that could never happen here." I go, "It's happening now."
Yeah,
it is. It is.
It happens slowly, then all of a sudden. And then it gets to the point where there's nothing you can do.
Yep. And then you get to go to the gulag. You get to go to the gulag.
Yeah, and they are going after you first, Papa. I will give them your full name and your address and everything.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, that's totally cool. Because you do that, I'm gonna destroy your entire Zima stash. You won't share it. So if you won't share it, I'm blowing it up.
Look, I'm going to be the prison guard's entertainment, so I'll be able to do what I'll like.
Dude, it's like, if you really want to lick toes and be the little spoon that badly.
I was going to say that. But I only do that type of thing for charity. Everyone knows that. What's funny is they will probably try it, says Yukon. Yeah, exactly. My cold dead hands. Yeah. That smell is Vaseline farts. Ew.
God.
Hey, yeah, I recommend putting Vaseline on your face, actually. I'm sorry, but he's been to a Diddy party, that shirt. Diddy party.
Poor Keith.
Oh, Puff Daddy. Why are you going around and allegedly sexually assaulting all these rappers? Oh, Keith. Okay, let's watch some of the... I want to see... Look, Dylan Mulvaney is easily the youngest uprising comedian there was ever to be lived. And again, don't laugh at this person. And, you know, a little self-awareness in comedy goes a long way, but don't talk about that. So Dylan goes after, you guessed it, MAGA extremist Republicans. Ready, Dylan? Go. Also notice that Dylan only does premises, not punchlines.
I would feel like I was a part of something bigger than myself. That was a double entendre. Look at me doing stand-up. The conservative men are just pissed that I can beat them in beer pong. And the conservative women are pissed that their kids are calling me mother in all of my Instagram posts.
Hilarious. Shane Gillis, watch out. Dylan Mulvaney is here, and Dylan Mulvaney is queer. Amazing. Amazing. This is when you know someone's a narcissist. Like, they can't just stop. They have to, like, constantly look for the next grift in order to be in front of the camera. Continue. Go. What are you going to say?
For the record, I can totally beat Dylan Mulvaney in beer pong.
Yeah, right.
I totally could. All right? Okay? I identify as a college champion. You could major in beer pong at my school.
Exactly. Dylan Mulvaney could beat me in beer pong with Bud Light, though, because I refuse to drink it.
That is true. That is true. That's like, yeah, that's just a technicality right there.
Yeah. Dylan's like, beer pong, my rules, Bud Light only.
And that's it. See, here's the thing, but you got to do it on neutral ground, so they can't call house rules. I have done this before.
Yeah, what is this shirt? It's like a quarter shirt.
It's like it looks like she bought that at like a Goodwill and then just like cut it like really, really short.
I know.
Is that crocheted?
I don't know.
I can't even.
I hope Dylan Mulvaney continues this stand-up thing and starts going into crowds and starts getting heckled, and then we'll see what happens.
Oh, they'll cry. She'll cry. It'll cry. I don't know what to call it. I just don't know anymore.
Look at you. Look at you. That's how it starts. You start accepting things.
I can't accept it. They haven't established the rules.
I know. What are the ruls anyways? All right, Papa, man, I've had so much fun with you tonight. I really appreciate
likewise,
you
man.
getting on, brother. And thank you guys so much. KB, and thank you so much for the super chat. Willie, thank you so much for renewing your membership on Locals. It means a lot to me. See you guys tomorrow for the show. Do you think I should do a live stream for the State of the Union, or do you think it's a waste of time, Papa? It's up to you. I will do whatever you say.
I gotta work tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to miss that one. I would say that one is gonna be a toughie because it's definitely gonna be a cringe fest.
Yes. I just hope Republicans, keep their mouth shut, don't heckle him, and just let him make himself look bad.
Lauren Boebert is gonna heckle him.
Yeah, but
it's gonna happen.
I don't want them to, because that was his best moment last time. Because he actually looked cognizant for a second. And I was like, just shut up. You gotta let people like Biden just ruin themselves. You know what I mean?
But we can't. But that's the thing. Like Marjorie and Lauren can't shut up. Like whenever that happens, that's the problem.
That's true. Well, maybe she'll find somebody to touch inappropriately in that theater tomorrow night. Donald Trump is doing a live stream, so go on after him next. Oh, that's probably wise, actually. Yeah,
that's
maybe
not a bad idea.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Because I don't mind watching the State of the Union, but I also don't want to. You know.
Yeah, it's kind of depressing.
And it just feel like I'm wasting my life. Dark Dementia Brandon or Creepy Uncle Brandon, exactly. Yeah, maybe I will just do a Donald Trump live stream, because maybe I'll do the legitimate president of the United States in his live stream.
Don't forget, you also are going to have a 50-50 chance of getting booted from your live stream, whichever one you choose.
That's that's probably true, actually, too. All right, guys online, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you guys in the chat. I can't do this show without you guys. I love this freaking community, and to the new people, thanks for being here. If you guys don't mind dropping a like on this video, it helps the algorithms, and after the video is done, writing a comment on the video. You can write the State of the Union is going to be crappy or something. I don't care. It helps the algorithm out. It would mean a lot to me. Fun stuff. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night, guys. I will catch you guys. And Papa, any final words? Talk about your channel or anything that you want people to subscribe to? Go.
Oh God, I wasn't even gonna talk about it. Yeah, the channel is called Lock the Bounty Hunter, L-O-C-K-E. I make fun of women on TikTok there. So I am 500 subs away from 10,000. So if you guys, yeah, I'm at 95 right now.
From 10,000?
Yeah, I'm almost at 10. Yeah, I'm at 9,500 right now.
Lock the Bounty Hunter?
Yeah.
That's you?
That's me.
Dude, congrats. Wow, damn, you're a bigger channel than me, dude. Congrats, dude.
I don't really talk about it that much, you know, because it's like, but yeah, check it out. Yeah, I'm making fun of women on TikTok. That's pretty much what I do there.
Wow, that is so sexist.
What's wrong with being sexy? Hey-oh.
All right, I just subbed.
Thank you, man.
Nice. Congrats, dude. That's awesome, brother.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Sweet. Yeah, subscribe to that channel. Just kidding. Don't do it. Only support me. Don't support Papa. He's killing it.
Yeah, don't support Locke. Support Derek only. Yo, he's a ginger. He's very sensitive.
Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. All right, guys. Have a wonderful night.